I am here with Michael Kepko of the band Civil Youth. What's going on today, man?
Not much. We actually got Evan and Dan here as well. They're in the back. We're driving right now. We're in the middle of Texas.
Oh, nice. What's up, Evan and Dan?
Yo, how's it going, man?
Right on, because yes, you guys are driving, man. You are on your Conversations album release tour, and you guys are playing in San Antonio tonight, correct?
Actually, that show ended up getting canceled, so we're actually on our way right now to El Paso.
Oh, damn. So you're taking the super long drive all the way over to West Texas.
Yeah, we're like in the middle of the desert.
Yeah. I lived in Houston for about 6 years, man, and Texas is not a fun state to drive across.
No, not at all. And I'm in construction right now, so it's super sketchy, highway roads. So hopefully we don't die.
Right. Wait a minute. Are you driving?
Maybe.
Say no. Just say no. Nobody needs to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not. And do not drive. This is for the people that are listening. Do not drive or text when you're. No, I messed that up.
Whatever he's doing, don't do it. All right.
Yeah.
Right on, man. So, you guys are on the last leg of about a 3-month tour. How's it been going, man? How's the tour been treating you?
It's been really well received, and I think it's been the best tour yet. We have about a month, or maybe 3 weeks left to go. But yeah, people have been loving the new record, and we're really happy that people like it so much. And we're just playing our hearts out.
Yeah, right on. And, of course, you got to get on the road. You got to make those fans, see what you're all about, because that's really the only way to do it in today's, music industry is you've got to put yourself in front of the crowds, because if you don't, they're not going to see you. Who you guys been playing with, man?
We've been playing, actually, we're the only band out right now on the road, but we're playing with a bunch of locals in each city, and it's been pretty cool.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So basically, you're getting heard now. I mean, I see this a lot in a lot of the cities I, go and watch bands. How is the local support, man? Because I know a lot of times people say, once their local band is done, they leave the venue. How's that been on the road, man? I mean, has the local support been sticking around, or what's up?
Yeah, for the most part, I'd say it's 75-25. For the most part, people stick around, and for the most part, these locals are bringing some people out, and it's cool. It's an independent tour, but it's definitely it's successful.
Right. Well, that's always good, man. That's what you're looking for. You're looking to, when you go home at the end of it, to actually be a positive experience, so you can get out and do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on. So why don't you tell people a little bit about this album you guys released, the Conversations album that, again, you're out supporting. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about it, what it means to you guys getting it out there?
Yeah, this record was kind of, it was very thematic in the aspect of, we didn't want to make a full-on concept record, but we wanted to kind of dedicate this record to, our past and future selves. Essentially, we're kind of, talking to ourselves within the record. It's a pretty hefty record. It's about 13 songs, and the songs, we all feel are pretty coherent with each other, and musically and lyrically, it's the most heavy that we've ever written. We were really influenced by a lot of different music, like post-hardcore to, even some super mainstream pop with this record, and we try to emulate, that within the record, but I think, with this record specifically, we kind of found exactly which direction we wanted to really strive towards, which is really cool as a band.
Yeah, absolutely. Now,
yeah, man.
Yeah, and you guys have put out some, you guys have put out, 3 videos to back up this album already?
I'm trying to think. Is it 3?
Yeah. Well, I know you got Belief, you got Between Me and You, and then Dark Debts,
Yeah, I guess it is 3.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot.
Yeah. How is that video making process? How much fun? Do you guys enjoy that?
Yeah, each video was kind of different from one another because we had different directors for each one.
Oh.
Belief was more lyric video based, and then the Dark Depths was a collaboration of different directors and cinematographers. But between Me and You was just it was more or less one guy. But so each one was really different, and each one was really unique compared to to each other. But I mean, people seem to really like each one for different reasons, which is really sick. I mean, our latest single, Between Me and You, has been getting a lot of traction with our local station back in Philly, and it's been picked up in the press. And people are seems to like Between Me and You seems to be the hot one,
right?
But
why do you
happy that people do it?
Why do you think that is? Because that one, you know, honestly, listening to him, that one actually kind of caught me a little bit too. And it's like, and I think for me, it's because it's, you know, it's almost like on that new metal vibe, but it's alternative. It's, you know, it's kind of got that rap rock kind of thing, but of the alternative style.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we strive for, like, in general. But, I mean, with these, with all three of the singles, we try to make, like, pretty poppy choruses, despite maybe the song itself being a little bit heavier or more poppy, whatever, you know. But, I mean, it's tough, man, because, I mean, some people like heavier music, some people like poppier music, and I kind of feel as if whatever you're more accustomed to, you like a different single, if that makes sense, right. You know?
No, hey, man, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I mean, look at a band like Seven Dust, man. A lot of their music is that hardcore verse with the poppier, you know, chorus in there, you know, and they've been doing it for over 20 years, so it seems to work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. And now, I mean, as far as music, I mean, what are you guys listening to on this road trip, man? You guys got a road trip mix? You guys jamming out to anybody new? Any favorites? What's up?
I'm going to let Evan answer this one.
Hey, what's up? We're passing the phone around.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, yeah, we, you know, we listen to a lot of different stuff on the road and everything. We have a bunch of iPods, like old school. They just discontinued iPods. They're officially done.
I know, I heard that, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like kind of sad. Like iPods are such like a thing of the last couple generations now. But yeah, I mean, like we have iPods. We kind of just listen to whatever. We always listen to our friends' music. We actually just stayed with our one friend in Texas, and he plays in the band Supersonic Lips. They're putting out a new record. He gave us that. We were just jamming that. So we're always trying to jam like new local music.
Right.
We really like a lot of like alternative stuff. Like we listen to a lot of Emarosa on the road, Biffy Clyro. A lot of the UK scene. You know, we just try to, like, mix it up. You know, we'll get on moods where we're just listening to, like, old school, like, we'll throw back just, like, classic rock stuff, or we'll be listening to, like, you know, hip-hop or just whatever. It's kind of just day-to-day.
Right on, yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, have you guys seen anybody on the road, any of the locals that have really caught your ear and been like, holy shit, these guys are great?
Yeah, there's a bunch, actually. Like, it's cool how much, like, good local small music there is, and it's cool seeing a lot of these bands like start becoming touring bands. Like we have our friends, immediately comes to mind, our friends from Florida, Glasshouse Point, super cool dudes, a little more like on the indie rock side of things, like kind of ambient guitar work, but like super talented, super young, and they just, you know, they've been going out now. They're on, I think, their second tour right now, and they're killing it. We love them. Like Supersonic Lips, like I said, like they're awesome. You know, there's a lot. You know. Wild Love from Nashville. We just play with them. They're really cool. You know, it's always like the bands like just stick with you, like have a great show, just make a great impression live. Because it's cool, like because a lot of times we hear bands like we might like check out a song or two before we book them for. But like when you see them live, the live dynamic's always so much different. Like that's how you see a band. That's how you like hear them.
Right on.
Like that's cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, there's just the three of you guys out touring together right now, right?
Yeah.
So, since it's just the three of you, what kind of shenanigans have you guys gotten into? What kind of, I'm sure you guys have, done a few fun things while you've been out.
We're pretty tame, actually. We try to get a little crazy. I mean, we like to do, like, hiking and, like, I don't know, like, other than just, crazy partying. And, I mean, we don't really go too crazy on the road. Like, I actually just pointed out yesterday that when we all went out to lunch, it was the first time in 10 tours that all of us had just an alcoholic beverage with lunch. And, like, not, like, going hard, but, like, just enjoying a drink with a meal.
Right.
I mean, I thought that was interesting. But, I mean, we don't really do anything too crazy. I mean,
a
lot of it's really just sitting in a car.
No pranks on each other. No, just messing with each other.
No, we give each other a hard time. Like, we'll make fun of each other for, like, all the crazy things, but, like, you know, since there's not, like, that many people out with us, I think, like, we, you know, it's kind of like a tight-knit group, and, like, we don't do anything too crazy to each other. But, like Dan said, the most we'll get in, like, the craziest thing we'll do is, like, just, you know, be hiking or doing something in an area we're not supposed to. So I guess, like,
I don't want to say we trespass, but I guess we trespass.
Hey, watch that shit in Texas. You'll probably get shot.
Yeah, no, we're not going to walk on anyone's ranch or anything. We're passing all of them right now, actually.
Yeah, we're a boring band. We really are.
It's just, you know, it is hard when you're independent because, like, you know, you're driving yourself and stuff, and you don't have as much time to, like, we're always constantly, Mike, especially, like, constantly just, like, you know, doing something. If it's not playing the show, we're driving or we're packing up or we're, like, interacting with the people at the venue because we're, like, we're the promoter, we're, you know, the driver, we're the band. So it's, like, you know, exactly, roadies. So, like, we, you know, it, like, really when you break it down, like, we don't have that much time. But that's why it's awesome when we get time to hang out with friends because then we can, like, loosen up and stuff. But it's cool.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Right on. Well, once you guys... Go ahead.
I know, I was just going to say, we just stayed at our buddy's house. We were staying in Supersonic Lips, and I mean, I got the chance to try a liqueur I've never had before, or a liquor I've never had, so that was pretty cool.
Right on.
It was like, it was something called, like, Satol. It's like Sotol, but, like, it's very interesting. It's almost like a oakier version of almost like a tequila, but it was absolutely delicious.
Weird. Huh. Right on. And an oaky tequila. That's interesting. That is interesting. So once this tour's wrapped up, man, at the end of this month, what are you guys going to be doing? What are you getting back to?
We actually can't really say that just yet. We're taking the next step, and that's kind of all I can say right now.
Ah, you're going to be like that, are you?
Yeah, unfortunately.
For those guys.
Right, that's all good. Hey, you're taking the next step. That's all that's, you know, all that really matters right now, right?
Yeah.
Amen.
Right on. Hell yeah. Well, guys, before we let you go and get back to doing your thing and heading over to El Paso, anything you want to say to the fans? Let them know how to get a hold of your music, all that good stuff, man. Now is the time to pimp you, sell you.
Yeah, new album came out in May, Conversations. Got singles out, Between Me and You is the new video. Check it on YouTube. Get all the music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever. Come to a show. We got CDs. We got merch. We got about 12 dates left before we're home. And then, like, maybe we'll have a show or two pop up on the East Coast in the next few months. But, yeah.
Civilians can be found on all social medias, and you can also find our individual pages where we do different promotion and or post pictures of just different things that we're doing in our everyday daily lives on the road. So I mean, you can, like, there's always something new to see or something new to learn just from what we're doing.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Well, guys, you drive safe out there, man. Make it across that giant state of Texas. And next time you guys go back on tour, man, you got to get through the Kansas City area so we can definitely check out a show here.
Yeah, we'd love to be back. Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, you guys drive safe, man. Have a good show. Would it be tomorrow night then? Yeah. And yeah, man, good luck, guys. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you,
brother.
All right, guys. Have a good one.